Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. It has been a hot damn minute since I have filmed, and I've been on the struggle bus this morning with getting my camera in line, my lighting. Anyway, I'll get more into that as I'm filming, but I figured I would do a get ready with me because there's a lot to talk about. So if you would like to get ready with me, hear me talk for like the next, I don't know, 20 something minutes, then keep on watching. So I'm basically going to get ready. I have a couple errands to run today, nothing, whatever, it's my off day, so I'm just basically going to do some makeup, not really go in depth or really talk about the makeup. I'll show you what I'm using, but I'll list everything down below, so let's get going. Oh my gosh, I have so much to catch you up on. I'm priming. If you're not aware, I'm priming. So much to catch you up on because in the month of, I can't even talk. Always in the month of October, I do voiceovers for my Halloween videos. And even though I'm in a way glad that October is over because it's so competitive, or you feel like you have to like do it up a notch, or at least I do. Whoa. At least I do when it comes to my Halloween videos, because people use, I mean, it's like watching a damn movie anymore. I'm sure that like green screens and so many props and backdrops and effects, like computer animation effects, like so much goes into some of these YouTubers' Halloween videos. I'm like, good God, what kind of software did you buy in order to create the Halloween? I don't know. I just feel like it's gone so over the top. I try to step up my game, and then I overthink things, and I make it harder on myself, or I'm too hard on myself. I almost didn't upload my demon look that I did this year because I knew that if I did it a second time, it would be so much better, because I like to dip into FX makeup. It's just, I just like to do it or try it because I like to try new things. And I knew if I did it again, I could make it so much better. But my husband said, it's good, like, upload it, you know, you did a good job, you worked so hard on it. My cousin said the same thing. And I'm like, okay, I'll upload it. I just feel like there's a lot of pressure when it comes to Halloween videos on YouTube. So in a way, I'm glad it's over. But in another way, I'm kind of sad because I do have so much fun doing it and trying new stuff and whatever. And it's expensive. Some of the stuff, I'm like, damn, I spend so much money in October. And then I think I only got like 3 videos up last month because I was waiting on stuff from Amazon and then having like a creative block of like what I should do, and then things that I wanted to do was not working out in my favor. And I had one more look planned, and I just was like, you know what, screw it, because we've been doing so much stuff to our house, basically in our living room, which has been one main reason I have not uploaded. We've repainted the whole upstairs, like all the walls in our house, not in our house, but upstairs in our living room and kitchen, plus baseboards, all the walls going to the downstairs. That was a whole weekend process. And then, well, we did like certain walls one day, certain walls another day, and then I did a ton of walls by myself, plus the baseboards, like on a Monday, to where I was like worn out. I had sold our kitchen table on Craigslist, and then we bought a new one. That's the other thing. I'm gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna be all over the place. There's not gonna be a rhyme or reason, an in order story. It's just gonna be my Christy brain going and thinking and whatever. And then me and my parents we do like a little trip every year. Usually we go to Little Nashville. I think that's somewhere in like Indiana, I think. But this year we wanted to do something different, so we went to Asheville, which is in North Carolina, which was so much fun. It's just like our little kind of a family little 4-person thing we do every year. Just me, my husband, and my parents. We did that we went there for like 3 days, which that was awesome. And when we were there, we fell in love with this custom, like made to order wood table, and bought it like on the spot when we were in North Carolina. That just got delivered. When did that get delivered? I think 2 nights ago from North Carolina. It got here so fast. It was bigger than we thought, so we were a little stressed out at first, but it's working out. We're getting rid of another like little side decorative table that we've had for years. Getting rid of that. We're getting our like cable stuff moved because for some reason our landline and our router, like all that stuff is right smack in the middle of our like dining room wall. And it's such an eyesore. So we're getting that all moved and rewired on Friday, 2 days from now, which will be really nice to get that out of there. New shelves are getting delivered on Friday. I don't know. So basically, we have been busy. Then we just got back from camping in, where'd we camp at? Hocking Hills, which is about a little over 2 hours from our house. So I guess to make a long story short, even though it's been a long story already, I have been a busy beaver. Wait, is it beaver? Busy bee? I've been a busy beaver. To where even on my off days is obviously when I usually film, I'm like dead to the world, and I would have been like zero energy. And then also, yeah, I was on home care for 3 weeks, so I caught something terrible from Dave & Buster's, because I hardly ever go to Dave & Buster's because to me it's like a freaking amoeba cesspool of germs and ugh. And we got like a wild hair in our ass one day, like, hey, let's go to Dave & Buster's. And I truly, honestly, I know I got it from Dave & Buster's because it was like clockwork. 2.5, 3 days later, I was sick, so sick. Oh, it was terrible. And so I went on home care for 3 weeks. So, I mean, just this past month, I definitely needed the break, and, you know, life happens, and with us redoing our whole upstairs and whatever, I had to put YouTube on the back burner a little bit. And I think I've told you in a previous video, usually I like to upload twice a week, so I want to try and get back on track with that. But I'm pretty sure every October, so this is my 3rd October that I've been on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I say the same thing every October, like, oh my gosh, or every November when October's over, like, that was crazy. I, you know, had to take a break just because October is so stressful. Please excuse my hair. It is going through it. Actually, I just got it cut, well, more so trimmed. When was that? Like last week. I got it done. I got it dyed. But, it just had such a blunt cut to it, and I really didn't realize that it did have such a blunt cut to it until I straightened it. Because I hardly ever straighten my hair. But I got a wild hair up my ass one day, and I was like, let's straighten my hair. And then I realized how much of just like a blunt, just straight across cut really there was. I don't know. I did not like it. It just wouldn't lay right. And so I wasn't gonna go, because the lady that does or colors my hair, her salon is about a half an hour. It takes about a half an hour to get there. So I'm like, man, I'm not going back there just to get my hair cut. And there is a Great Clips literally 2 minutes from my work. So after work last week, I'm like, let's just go to Great Clips. Let's go see what they can do. And she just kind of scissored like this all over my layers. It worked out really well. I really like it. But I need to wash my hair today, and usually the day I'm washing my hair, it is literally thrown up like what is it? You know, like what's living on my head kind of thing. What's living in that bun. So back to when we went to Asheville, we went to the Biltmore. That's why we went to Asheville. And if you've never been to the Biltmore, I guess it's the mansion. I was going to call it a castle. It's a mansion. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And what's crazy is I went there when I was younger, and I don't remember like anything. But I think when I was younger, I didn't appreciate all the history and how everything came to be and the story and the background. When you're young, I don't think you get into it or appreciate it as much. So this time going, it was kind of like very interesting and really, really cool to hear. And we took a trolley around the city and learned about a whole bunch of different places. Oh my gosh, basically my husband and I fell in love, and we're like, oh my gosh, if we could move here, we would move there in a heartbeat. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful city. What's cool about Asheville is the diversity. There's just so many walks of life, and I think that's why I liked it. Everybody had their own look, and there's something about big cities, or not big cities, but there's something about certain cities like that I truly appreciate and I really like. Cincinnati's not, I love Cincinnati, but if I can move, I would move in a heartbeat. I have not worn makeup in over a month. Well, Halloween makeup. That's basically water-based paints and stuff like that. I'm talking about like glamming up, like what I'm doing now. And my pores are loving me. Usually I have blackheads, and I do a lot of like blackhead strips and things like that to try and clear out my blackheads. This is the least amount of blackheads I've had in a long time. I'm like so excited and so happy about it. But it just goes to show you, wearing makeup will clog your pores, which isn't a new thing. I think we all kind of know that, but it's just nice to, I call them, well, my husband called them 2 snake bites on my chin. I don't know where those pimples came from, but they came out of nowhere. So since I spent more money last month than I wanted to, I'm going to really try and budget myself this month. So what I really did was, you ever like when you get to certain seasons of the year, you say to yourself, I have nothing to wear. Oh my gosh, I have nothing to wear. Where'd all my clothes go? Where'd all my fall clothes go? That's kind of what happened last month. And I kind of went on like a fall, binger, bought like fall jackets, like 4 or 5 new pairs of jeans. What else did I buy? Like shirts, like long sleeve shirt. Like I like went all in, and then I'm wondering, looking at my bank account, like, holy shit, what did I do? This month, I am really going to try and budget myself, but at least I didn't buy all makeup. I bought clothes. I didn't buy makeup. Oh, makeup, how I've missed you. This is my another shirt. Well, this is a sweatshirt I've cut. Oh my god, I got makeup all over it. I was totally gonna wear this out. Well, that's a fail. I'm just gonna move on to the eyes. I've never used this palette. It's Pacifica Island Life Natural Mineral Eyeshadows, 100% vegan, cruelty-free. I don't know. I got this like in a BoxyCharm, or yeah, I think it was in a BoxyCharm. I don't even remember when, but I figured I would try it. I had mentioned in a video, I don't know what video it was, but that I was going to be trying to use makeup, well, use eyeshadow palettes mostly that I have never used or that I never use, to kind of try new stuff, because I think we get stuck. There's no mirror. I think we get stuck in what we know works and use our favorite palettes all the time, so we don't really venture out. Well, at least I don't. And I think I miss out on a lot of stuff, or people generally miss out on certain brands or certain products. And so I have a lot of palettes that I never really try, and some are hits, some are misses, but at least it's getting me out of just always using the same stuff all the time. I don't want to do anything crazy with my eye because, like I said, I am running errands and doing stuff today, but this is really pretty. This is a really nice light brown shade. It has a little shimmer in it, kind of a satin shadow. Very, very pretty, very easy to blend. Very easy to blend. Won't be up in like Hobby Lobby like, what up girl, I'm full glam at 11 a.m. What's up? Did you guys hear that Kylie Cosmetics is gonna be in all Ultas starting November 17th? I have 0 Kylie products, but I'm kind of intrigued. Although she's only starting out with just her lip kits, like her best-selling lip kits, I believe. And then kind of branching out from there. So it's not going to be like any palettes yet that she's had. But I am kind of curious. So I have a feeling I need to stay away from Ulta because so many brands are going into Ulta that I will be completely broke if I go into an Ulta. But I think Juvia's Place is in there. I haven't been to an Ulta in a couple months on purpose, so I'm not exactly sure who's in there like at the moment right now, or who's whatever, but I just saw it online with Kylie, and ooh, that's pretty. So I was just kind of like, oh, okay, Kylie, I am intrigued. Everybody has to start mowing their grass and weed eating every time I start to film. I swear, I'm like, early bird gets the worm. I started filming at like 9. But now everybody wants to start weed eating and cutting their grass. I should totally cut the grass today. I told my husband the other day, since we're going back to Vegas in April, we're going with another couple, but I was like, I've never been to a Morphe store. You know, I kind of always wanted to go to a Morphe store, but I know I would just like giggity going to a grocery store, a Morphe store. So I literally was like, I've got to save some money to go into Morphe. And he was just kind of looking at me like, are you serious? Like, you really got to start saving like 4 months, 5 months, 4 months, 5 months. in advance for a store. I was like, so there isn't a store you would just go into and just go nuts in? Like, you don't have a favorite store? And he literally looked at me like, no, there's not a store. And I'm like, you wouldn't save a bunch of money to like maybe go into like Home Depot and like go nuts in Home Depot. He's like, oh yeah, go in, like, yay, buy a bunch of hammers, or something really funny. I don't know. But I think, you know, I was trying to explain to him, like, well, I guess maybe it's a girl thing. I didn't realize how many people, I mean, there's not a lot, but there are several people, like bigger influencers, that are not into Morphe. Like, I think Casey Holmes is one. I love Casey Holmes. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. But I was really surprised. She's like, yeah, I'm just not a big Morphe person, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, damn, like, I don't know. I was really surprised about that. Does anybody else dread the holidays? I don't dread them, per se. But I'm not one to be like, yay, Thanksgiving, yay, Christmas. I think people turn into bigger assholes. Like, during the holiday season, I am, like, on such Grinch mode from November to January, and really have to just hold my composure at work with people. I can't believe, and I know I say this every year, but people literally will call a day or two before Thanksgiving. You guys have any grooming appointments? And it's like, bitch, no! We have nothing. You should have called. You call at least 2 weeks in advance before a holiday. Isn't that like a generalized rule? Like, don't call 2 days before. People, I'm letting you know now, because you are the people we talk at work. Do not call 2 days before Thanksgiving and expect to get a grooming appointment for your dog. Sorry to tell you, but you're probably out of luck, okay? And then don't get an attitude with the person that told you we don't have any grooming appointments, because guess what? It's not their fault. Do not blame them. Blame yourself. Own it for not being more prepared and not being more on your game for not booking an appointment at an earlier time before a holiday. So knock it off. Knock it off. Ooh, we are getting smoked out. We are getting smoked out. This is probably one of my favorite eyeliners. This is the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner. I doubt you can see any of my face right now, but what's up? How are we doing? What's going on? It is so bright back there. Usually I have my black, wow, my black fabric over my window, but since I use it for my Halloween videos, I take it out of the window. So that's why it's like so bright back there. Hopefully it's not messing with my lighting. I don't know. So I'm gonna pop on some lashes and do my eyebrows, and I will be right back with hot coffee because my coffee's cold and that's not cool. All I know is that my eyeballs are pissed because I have lashes on. So for a highlight, I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy palette. I don't know why I don't wear this more. I don't know why. Alright, for lips, I don't know if I want to do too much to my lips because I'm glammed out. So I'm just going to line them with, what is this? The Rimmel Coffee Bean Liner. And then top it with NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Peanut Brittle. So this is it for this video. I hope you had fun chit-chatting with me. Were you really chit-chatting with me? You were just listening to me chit-chat. I hope you liked this video and catching up with me and knowing why I haven't uploaded as much as I usually do, but I'm going to try to get back on track. But I will shut up because this is going to be a long video, but I hope you liked it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.